Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Avarosan. Today we're going to do a run using Nasus against the 5-star Volibear adventure in the Titans of Runeterra. We're level 27 right now and 3 stars. One thing to note is that the Star of Blessings with Siphoning Strike gives you Stopwatch is incredibly good. It is here. So if you get the 3-star, then you need to spend like 80 shards to pick it up. I would do that. For relics, we're going to be using 2 Grand General's Counterplans and Banshee's Veil. And like I said, we're only level 27 here. I'm just leveling up. But also you need a Nasus completion. I have a video, I think, at 4 stars doing it, but I don't have one at 3 stars. And there's actually only a couple opportunities you have in your life to do something under-leveled, because, you know, usually after you do that, you've leveled up, and then you no longer can do that ever again. So we're going to do what we can. We're going to take Lighting the Way too, because it gives us more mana, and since we plan on casting Siphoning Strike twice around, that mana will help us a lot. Reroll everything as always because of Volibear's modifier. You do get to play Nasus on 1, and then because of Tears of the Goddess, apparently these are 0 cost, which is pretty cool. We're going to Siphoning Strike. We're probably going to take damage here unless they play another unit. Cool. They played another unit, we're still going to take damage here. We could block 1 by playing Rockhopper, but that's not really different than just killing a unit anyway. So we'll just kill the unit. And then we're going to take 16 damage, unless we want to block, which actually is probably totally fine, because we have, oh, he just lived, even better. We had extra Nasus in our hand, and we can use that. So again, if you have Stopwatch, none of that would have happened. We would have been able to just kill all of the units immediately, and that would have been great. So we're just going to kill any unit that shows up from now on. They should not be able to keep up with us, unless of course they manage to frostbite us. Exhaust does have draw a card on it, so if you need to do that, that is an option. And just keep attacking, win the game. We use Banshee's Veil because Spell Shield is pretty nice against the later adventures. Both Volibear and Malphite are terrorists. All cards cost 3. It's important to remember that. I'm going to take Go Get It here, because the Sigil of the Storm will create a 3-cost card. That should probably be like a 9-cost card. And for the same reason, we can take something like Aurelion Sol here. Garen might also be fine. Concerted Strike is really good. But I think Aurelion Sol just has so much potential to just win the game. I had a run earlier where I pulled Elder Dragon, wasn't able to win because I was only level 17 at the time, and that, yeah. I couldn't draw my champion ever, and that was a problem. But aside from that, it actually went pretty well. And of course, our opponent always has more power than we do, so attacking is relatively problematic. Going to block, and we're going to block, and I guess we have to take the rest of the damage. Probably should have blocked. Nah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna Siphoning Strike with Aurelion Sol instead of with Nasus. Doesn't actually make a difference except for the level up, where you do need to strike with Nasus. That was... Oh, I hit a tough unit. Dumb. It's fine. Anyway, we should be good from now on up. From here on out. From now on out. Play Defenders of the Disc. Just as a passing move, we're going to Siphoning Strike anything that they play. We also have a 0-cost Supernova in hand, so if we wanted, we could do that. And I am probably going to stall here so that I can get a card to heal me. I don't believe there is a chance of us losing here. And we get a free Celestial card every round. May as well use that. And I'm just playing units to get them out of my hand. Siphoning Strike. And again, just getting units out of my hand. Getting cards out of my hand. Stalling, perhaps not the most fun thing in the world. An opportunity here to do something a little bit fun, where we use Go Get It on Aurelion Sol, and unfortunately don't find anything super useful. I was thinking I was going to overwrite that Aurelion Sol with the other one in hand, but couldn't actually pull that off. Yeah, we drop Aurelion Sol. And I'm gonna pause while I get to something that I need. So, immediately after, I find the Fangs, which has Quick Strike Blade, so it's gonna kill the Nexus, but I will get 7 hit points out of it, which is, I guess, good enough. Golden Sister probably would have been a little bit better there. And take this Cosmic Youngling. Golden Herald's a really good card. And take Easy Prey here. Probably shouldn't have actually, because there was another shop. I just kind of missed that there was another shop there. Realm of Death for 3 is also good, but I'm going to take this Nasus here instead. And we go into Kindly Tavernkeeper. Our Nasus needs more power. Reroll to get Nasus. And we drop Nasus. And play this for free. So we're going to Siphoning Strike here. Not going to be enough to kill this unit, but we have that second one in hand. We'll use that. And now we can actually attack as well. Leveling up. And I guess we can drop a unit. Should have dropped the unit first so that I could remove, but I didn't realize that I could drop a unit there. Again, we're just removing. Spell Shield preventing us from losing all of our power. Defender of the Disc is a card that you can play first, so that you can draw the other one so that it's out of your deck. It's a terrible card. It is not very good. Yeah, it's just not very good. And we attack here, should win the game. Not quite. Honestly, close enough though. Siphoning Strike. Now we win the game. It did cost us 4 damage, unfortunate. Could have played a little bit cleaner in the round where I thought we were going to win by dropping the unit whose name I can't remember. Anyway, moving on. We're going to take Rampaging Bakai to get rid of it. And we're going to go through Monastery of Harada. This will let us get rid of a card. Like I said, Defenders of the Disc, not very good. And we're also going to get rid of the Rampaging Bakai, who is fine, but we don't need it. We want to basically just have Nasus and Aurelion Sol. That way we can draw our champions. As you can see here, we failed to do that. And we're gonna pass. Let Malphite play a card. And we're gonna pass. Gonna pass one more time. I think they're good. Now we're gonna drop Nasus. Nope, wasn't good. Can't attack because they have too much power. And I'm going to Siphoning Strike. Oh, didn't realize that was enough to kill him. Drop new Nasus. Drop Aurelion Sol, taking Supernova. And we're gonna Supernova out these two. If they have a... maybe it's fine to keep it. Do this instead. For every... it shouldn't be that hard. For every landmark, there we go, they have one of your units get stunned at round start, which is sometimes not that great, usually not that great. Anyway, we're going to Siphoning Strike, using Aurelion Sol because he has more power, and we're going to Siphoning Strike. Weird that they're not playing a unit, potentially they don't have one. And play Ridden by the Stars here to draw, and a little bit fine. Well, yeah, let's recall Aurelion Sol here so that we can pick up something like Infinite Mind Splitter. Although we have nothing to drop it against, and we will drop it anyway. Okay, they have no cards. We attack, leveling up, and we drop new Aurelion Sol, taking Immortal Fire, drop Immortal Fire, drop Bakai Sand Spinner. $28 damage. I think they can't do anything, so we win. They do have cards that do damage directly to the Nexus, and that would suck. So overall, that's kind of what we were looking for. And take Titan's Pickaxe on Nasus, because one of our problems has been that he just doesn't have any power. And then actually kind of feel okay with any of these. Because they all have units on them, but potentially we could do better. I mean, potentially we couldn't do better as well. Siphoning Strike is a slow spell unless you have a Stopwatch, so we could get Slow but Steady, which means that it'll play twice. Seize Fury probably won't actually help us because we're basically playing at 0. I'm going to do Slow but Steady. I'm not sure it's correct. Might have been worth re-rolling one more time. And I am super afraid of the Messenger, so we're going to go Frostcoat. Frostcoat is also bad, but we scale pretty well, so we should be able to keep up with their scaling. Alright. I don't think they really do anything, so I think it's probably fine to just play here. Turns out I was wrong. There's a lot going on. We're gonna kill the non-ephemeral. Yeah, kinda saw that coming. Nothing to be done for it. This Nasus is dead. Drop Aurelion Sol. Don't think Cosmic Rays is helping here. And we take just way too much damage. It's fine, we drop a new Nasus. And we Siphoning Strike. Didn't realize they had so much Frostbite in this deck. We'll get through it, but that was a shock to me. Play our free cards. Siphoning Strike. And Siphoning Strike with Nasus. This guy has a Descend to clear the board. It's 30 damage. Still have more cards. This guy blocks. That would be kind of bad for me, but I can't not attack here because of the Quick Strike Blade. And we'll drop Sand Spinner. And we're working on getting our hit points back. And of course now the game is won. Kill that guy because he makes puff caps. Play Cosmic Inspiration. And we win the game, ending with full life. Take Bakai Reaper, we already have some in our deck, which means we can get rid of them. And we can get rid of them at the Solitary Monk. Go to the shop, pick up Phantom Pranks, I guess. Look ahead to see. Yeah. Might be okay to use the reroll here. It's also fine at the champion item chest though. And there's a lot worse powers, so. Wrought Colossus. Maybe fine. Part of the Fluff can pull like things that are bad. I think I mean, I don't know. Honored Lord and champion item chests aren't that different. Go through Wrought Colossus, I think it's easier. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've done either of those on this level. So. Get our Nasuses. We are missing our Aurelion Sol, which is sad. Play Nasus. I don't know why they cost 0. Because of the slow but steady, it plays twice, which means we can get rid of units that otherwise we wouldn't be able to get rid of. And we attack. Remove all units. They're just straight plain Annika, that's crazy. Heal for nothing, take... I guess it doesn't really matter, Mortal Fire is fine. We get Sandstorm out of it. Sandstorm's really good. It's a triple obliterate. Drop Brockhopper so that we can do more damage. Siphoning Strike. Yeah, they're not going to let us grow any bigger. Not actually sure what's in their hand. Looks like nothing good. Take the Scourge. Scourge is amazing. Gives all your units Overwhelm and +2/+2. $100 damage. Kerpal. Cost reduction on star shaping seems like the best option here. Probably would be okay to use the reroll there too. Maybe look for something really good. And I like Dragon Egg on Nasus. This gives us a little bit more safety. And at the healer we want to cut a card. We can check to see if we have multiple copies of anything. Star shaping, for example, we have 4, but I like star shaping, so we're going to keep it. So instead we get rid of our worst card, which is almost definitely Raw Copper, and we go into Volibear. So Volibear has a lot of ways to remove your units that he plays very, very frequently. And hopefully we will be okay. Plays a card, plays another card. He did not play another card. That's very bad. We can very easily lose the game now. Thought he was gonna play one more. So he can play his champion spell for free, basically. Not even basically, he can play his champion spell for free. So obviously we can't take this damage, we need to block. So look, I made a mistake. People make mistakes, it's fine. We're gonna star shaping so that we get a couple hit points back. Not nearly enough. Play Cosmic Inspiration. And we're gonna Crumbling Sands here. War Mothers isn't great for me. So we block and live. We remove Volibear. You don't know what their last card is. Not knowing your opponent's cards is terrifying. And we attack in, hopefully win the game. Perfect. You know, 4 hit points is all the hit points you need. That's what we've learned today. Yeah, so that is that adventure. Nasus is really good when he costs 3, and Siphoning Strike is free, and you can create multiples of them. I think Banshee's Veil is really good. If you have Black Shield, use that instead. You could technically use Chemtech Duplicator as well. I think that's how I did it the first time I went through, because I was level 30, but here, I wasn't level 30, so, you know, you get what you get. And did I even make a dragon when I played Nasus? I don't know. I'm gonna watch that back later, because I don't remember having a dragon. But something did die, so I must have. Anyway, that is all for me. Thank you for watching. Obviously, I never have any idea what's going on, and yeah, lighting the way. Very good, but kind of unnecessary since your spells cost 0 anyway. Slow but steady is pretty good. But I don't think any of these are like top tier powers that we could have gotten. Like the stun power would have been better, frostbite would have been better, any mana gem would have been better. Potentially Trifarian Might would have been better, but I think Aurelion Sol was actually one of the big winners of what we ended up drafting. So just remember that things cost 3, and then this adventure is fairly simple. Anyway, that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.